Hey man, cheers, I do buckaroos. Now that are you? So I've got a PBR and a Miller. I want to do a kind of a side-by-side with them, see if there's really any difference, to be honest with you, or what differences there are, and you know, I guess a plus or minus between either, or if it's kind of a push. So anyway, here's the PBR. I've got my Mickey Mouse mug here. So got a little wind here, as you can see. It's a 95 in the shade, and I'm in the shade. It's warm, but I just couldn't be in the house anymore, man. Just couldn't, and I didn't have money to go anywhere else. So I decided to come outside and sweat my ass off. Anyway, here my Ozarks Beer Fest mug is the Miller. So I'm not going to bother with aromas because we know what these things smell like. I mean, it's not what you do with this kind of beer anyway. I'm just going to take a drink. And the Miller. I will say though, the head on the Miller took longer to dissipate than the PBR. I will say that right up front. The High Life started waning in popularity when Miller came out with Genuine Draft. But what a lot of folks didn't realize that the High Life and Genuine Draft were exactly the same ingredients. The only difference was the High Life is pasteurized where the Genuine Draft wasn't, which made the Genuine Draft more popular, probably just brilliant marketing at the time anyway. Okay, so we're talking about an adjunct lager with both of these. They both use corn syrup. Some like to use the euphemism brewer syrup, but I mean, don't mistake it. I mean, it is a cheap adjunct additive. You can put a tuxedo on a goat, but it's still a goat. And I said I wasn't going to mess with the nose, but the taste there made me think of something. The flavors I noticed the PBR were much sweeter. The nose is much sweeter as well. Excuse me. Yeah, actually, I mean, I'm kind of surprised in all honesty, but yeah, the PBR is much sweeter. You do feel that corn syrup in a much bigger way than you do than the High Life. Wow, I'm kind of surprised in all honesty. I haven't done a side-by-side with the two, or not for quite some time if I had. And yeah, I'm kind of surprised in all honesty. If I had to pick one, now that I'm having them both next to each other, yeah, I think in all honesty, I would buy the High Life over the PBR. The PBR is much sweeter. The High Life finishes a little cleaner. And again, just because I say that doesn't make it so, right? That's just my opinion on the subject. Some folks like that sweeter beer. That's why they buy the PBR. That's why they buy other brands, because they like that sweetness. I personally don't, but again, I think a lot of beer guys say things like everything they say is etched in stone, like it's the word of God. You know, hey, I'm saying this beer is better than the other one, and you have to believe me. That's all there is. And I'm telling you, this is how I'm feeling, and that's all there is. If you like one better than the other, hey, man, it just doesn't matter to me. So there you go. PBR, let's finish her up. All I'm saying, and quite frankly, all any beer guy is saying in their videos, no matter how sure of themselves they seem to be, is how they're feeling that beer at that given moment. And just take that for what it's worth. Don't take any of us seriously, especially me, because I'm not taking it seriously. Hey, cheers, guys. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom and all around good guy. Cheers.